Okay, this is the easiest, most tastiest chicken breast recipe that I've ever come across. Well, actually, I invented it myself, but there you go. First thing we're going to do is pick up some chicken breast. I got a Winco. They got a pretty good deal on them mostly. Okay, so I'm going to put it in a bag, a little vegetable bag, and I'll take you down to the next step. Now, because I live on a second-story apartment, I don't want to be pounding on someone else's roof. So I'm going to I got my cutting board here, and I got this in a vegetable bag. I'm going to pound it out aggressively to about a ½ inch thick. Doesn't take long. Flop it over. Not too aggressive because you can tear the bag and also make the meat a little too thin. About a ½ inch thick is really good. You can see how it really spread out. Okay, that took all of less than a minute. So now I'm going to put some oil. I prefer olive oil or avocado oil. And I'm going to bring it to about a medium heat. And we'll bring that to temperature. Also, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding some Bragg's amino acid. The reason I use amino acids as opposed to soy sauce is because it contains less sodium. But if you don't mind a little bit more salt, that's cool too. I'm gonna crack in some black pepper right in the pan itself. Let it get warmed up. There we go. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to drop in. Yeah, that was clumsy. But drop in the chicken breast. And it's going to be dusted with black pepper. I really do recommend highly seasoning in this. A little bit more amino. Yeah, I'm going to turn the temperature down to a 4, which is like medium high or medium low. Yeah, medium low. Tiny bit of paprika or kind of word. Cayenne. If you like cayenne. Let's see here. Some oregano. Paprika. Some people like sweet paprika. I prefer smoked paprika. But once again, I would highly season it because some of the seasoning will be moving into the, will be combining with the gravy. A little bit of garlic powder, or granulated garlic in this case. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, most assuredly. Cumin. I would definitely go with some cumin. And some onion powder. Now at this point, it may sound counterintuitive, but I'm going to add some fresh water, purified water. Just purified water. This is going to help steam, kind of braise this meat. I'm going to cover that up and let it steam a little bit. And you are so welcome to add whatever flavoring you want to this dish. I mean, my word, it is just wide open. Okay, I'm going to let that go until the little fat globules will start showing up on the meat. I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, this is about halfway through. You can see the fat globules starting to come out a little bit right there. And right here. Just give it a couple more minutes. It generally does take about 10 to 15 minutes at the extreme outside. Okay, give this a little bit of a fork. It's still kind of mushy, but you can see the fat coming out of the chicken. You lift it a little bit. You can see it's starting to turn white. Give it a couple more minutes. Okay. Starting to feel like it's starting to stiffen up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. You can see the fat globules from the chicken. Sometimes they'll come right out of the top. You can see that. This is all going to make the gravy. Let it go for another 5 minutes. Okay. I turned it back over, and you can see the fat coming out of it. And now I can see that the breast is more stiff. That means it's actually cooked through. It will continue to cook. So I'm going to set this off to the side. Turn the heat down to about a number 2 as opposed to a 4. I'm going to go 1 to 10. And I'm going to sprinkle in some flour. Not going to add any more seasoning. You're welcome to, I would not use cornstarch. I would use a flour. Give it a good, just keep stirring it until it like breaks down. Okay, this is definitely going to need some working. I'm not using a conventional flour, wheat flour. I'm using a more of a starch flour, non-gluten, so it kind of clumps up a little bit. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. Okay, but I am going to need more liquid, so I'm going to add a little bit more chicken broth. Once again, you can add water, milk, red wine, white wine, pretty much you need liquid, because the fats from the chicken and the spices are going to make that gravy. You can actually add butter to this, like a slab or two of butter, to really add that richness to it. I'm just going to let this work at a very low temperature, but it's still going to simmer. So it'll thicken nicely. Slowly. And I'm going to grab a hot pad. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat off and let the residual heat carry through. Okay, now I'm going to pour the gravy. Onto the chicken. This is really fun chicken. It really is. I generally let it rest for a short time. Okay. Fine. I'm going to take a small bit because my mouth is watering. Mm. 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 Yeah, I think that's okay. Wait, okay, this is. Oh God, my word. No, this is mine. This is absolutely mine. Oh. Oh. Okay.